Well, today I am out here in my garage. Why? Well, number one, it's not hot outside. It's only 70 degrees out there today. It's going to jump back up to 84 tomorrow, but we're going to be well away from the 90s now. So, anyway, I had to blow the dust out of this TCS-4 receiver. The thing about the TCS-4 is it's the same frequency, it has the same frequency range as a TCS-12. My brother Ron restored the TCS-12 he has and the transmitter that goes with it. He has both the companion transmitter and the receiver. This TCS-4 was made before the TCS-12. This one here was made between 1940 and 1941. Also same routine. It was a Collins design that was manufactured for Collins by Magnavox. So that being said, it is a little bit older. It was used on PT boats and landing craft and had some applications on the mainland and that sort of things, but basically it was a go-to do everything radio. And they had, well, normally on the PT boats they would have, sure, they'd have a lot of stuff that was run on batteries, but because of the batteries, that's the reason why a lot of the equipment, even transmitters included, receivers and transmitters, were run off of dynamotors. So what I'm going to be doing with this, hooking it to a dynamotor, is pretty much what would have happened then. They would have used like a 12-volt battery, and that would have probably, well, they would have used two 12-volt batteries in series, and they would have had run a dynamotor, and then, yeah, it would have powered the radio, and they would have had a stronger one or a heavier one for the transmitters. So basically that's it. So anyway, what I'm going to do here is, out here in my garage, I've got my big air compressor, and I'm going to blow out the inside of the cabinet. I'll get a close up of this inside of this cabinet. It's full of more stuff than even the radio itself was. So we're going to clean all this out. Let's see. I'm going to turn my other light on back here. I can't stick it on the radio or the cabinet. Why? Because they're made out of aluminum. So let's take a look right back there first before I do anything on the as you can see, it's piled in there too. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. It's stuck in there. Yes. Anyway, inside is probably, I don't know if it's black or gray. I mean, like the rest of this other cabinet is, but, or the chassis itself, but we'll see. And we'll see if we can blow that thing out. Let's see what happens. Woo! Guess what? course, the tank has to fill up, so every time I go ahead and get rid of stuff, it's going to go ahead and use the air, so the compressor is going to keep cycling on and off while I'm doing this. So it'll be a little bit noisy, but let's see if we can get the rest of that out of there. If not, if I can't get it all out, my next thing is hitting it with the garden hose. And I'll do that off camera. But see if I can get all this blown out of there. Coleman Power air compressor for years. Actually, I bought it off my younger brother for about $130 years ago. It's got to be at least 10 years ago, not longer. Still works good. And let's see. Well, turn it around this way. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. Get rid of all the little cobwebs and junk out of it, but this was actually by far in better shape as far as where the parts are than anything else. And if you look inside there behind the board, there's other little coils and stuff inside there. But the good thing about these that were made actually using a Collins design is, if you noticed, they are really solid made. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I mean, the quality is there, and Magnavox did a really great job of putting all the wire looms together here and tying off everything. I mean, everything's just in perfect shape. And that's the good thing about this one here, is no one has ever gotten into it before. I mean, our brother just opened it up, and he never really did anything with it other than try to free up the tuning part of it. He's never replaced any parts in it. Nothing's ever been done to it at all. So this is totally bone stock original. So anyway, that's going to be it for my cleaning for today. I'll talk to you guys.